I can't believe this. I'm about to snitch on myself. Let's get real for a second. Just yesterday, I picked up my phone to check one notification. 45 minutes later, I'm watching a video about how they make artificial crab meat. Kanikama Sudami. Fam, I don't even like artificial crab meat. I can't eat shellfish. But you know what? I ain't alone. If you ever lost an hour because you picked up your phone and you get stuck in that weird mix of guilt tripping and, well, just one more video, I can't stop. I know you can't stop. Most people can't stop. But hey, I'm going to show you a ridiculously simple system on how you can make this actually work for you, not against you. I'm not going to make you download these special apps. You're not going to need any money. You won't need any willpower. All you're going to need is either a note in your phone or whatever your favorite capture system is, Evernote, Notion, Apple Notes, whatever, and about 10, 15 minutes to set this up. And I'm not going to tell you exactly what I'm not going to tell you is delete all these apps on your phone. Quit social media. Go touch grass. You're addicted. You're broken. No, you ain't. None of that. None of that. Let's actually fix this. First, let's discuss the hugest problem with that last, comically explained device example. You're a content creator. The creator dilemma is we can't just quit social media. Our business lives there. Deleting apps don't work. That's like telling the chef to stay his fat butt out the kitchen. What you need is to consume content for inspiration, trends, styles, stay up on the news, be connected, be a part of the game. We can't walk away. That's just stupid. But it's not that we consume content, it's how. My bestie always says, I can't consume any more content. I'm like, nah, it's not really it. Like, I see she says that. It drives me nuts. I love her, but it drives me nuts. No, you have to see content because it's what we do. You got to pay attention to the game we in, which she does. But don't feel guilty about it. It's about having a plan. So here's a fix for all of you and myself, especially us ADHD people. Stay here. ADHD people, stay here. Please do not leave. Do not squirrel. Stick with this one. Drop an addy, pause the button, drop an addy, come back. Because opening the apps without a plan is saying to the algorithm, hey, decide for me what you want me to think about today. The algorithm is optimized for engagement. Good for us as content creator, not good for us as a consumer. But here's the flip. And you know me, I like to flip the script. What if you chose your content in advance? This is where having a content bank comes in. Hey, Doc, what's a content bank? Hold up, pimp. Hold up. Let me get you. Think of this concept right here. A content bank is a playlist for your brain with content instead of songs. It's a curated notebook of movies, YouTube videos, tutorials, articles, podcasts. A big one. Remember all them slides you be collecting when you go to the conferences or these meetings that you say you're going to go back to, but you ain't really go back to? But the key word here is these joints are pre-selected. When you're clear-headed and you're not tired at 10 o'clock in the nighttime, you have a list of what to watch. So here's how this works. It's super simple. When the la-la hits your system and you get the urge to scroll, you go to your content bank instead. Now you are looking at a finite list. You pick something that you choose and you consume it with intention. And you consume it with purpose. And you consume it with direction. And David Copperfield, whoom, here's the magic. When you finish, you might actually feel satisfied. The way Doomscrolling works is you never get fully satisfied. They just hit you with a little boom. They hit you with a little boom. It's like brain edging. But my way, you get exactly what you came for. Satiation. I can say that word. The problem is doom scrolling has no endpoint. There's always another video. There's no closure. It's just one more. It's like when you got the bag of chips and you put your hand in, next thing you know, you hit the bottom of the bag. But if you dump a little bit out in the bowl, and you roll that bag back up, I fold it. You know, you've seen that video. I've been doing that for years. I don't know how TikTok made it famous. Clip it, put it away. You only eat what's in the bowl. You get skinny. The content bank has boundaries. My ADHD friends, remember us? Boundaries, my friends, is where the peace is. Even non-ADHD people, boundaries, my friends, is where the peace is. Okay, so real quick, let me show you how to set up your content bank. Now, I'm going to give a quick shout out to Lolly Your Boring Stationery because she's the one that showed this and she did it in a notebook. In my particular case, although I'm a notebook fiend, I'm not going to do it in a notebook. But the things I say about Apple Note, Notion, Evernote, Obsidian, whatever you collect in, totally works in a notebook. The only difference is you're writing it down instead of screen capturing or whatever. Okay? But I digress. I'm not going to use a notebook because 9 times out of 10, the phone is in my hand. And that's the problem. Let's get with it. Okay. So you're going to make a curated list of the things that you really, really want to watch, right? And it's going to be, again, all of those, contents that I mentioned above. You're going to take about 20 minutes to make this list. And I'm talking about dig deep, dog. Dig into your watch later on YouTube. By the way, sidetrack, YouTube Premium on the watch later allows you to download videos to your phone. So if you're ever stuck somewhere without an internet connection, you got exactly what to watch. Now, here's what's cool. There's a joint on the bottom that says Smart Downloads. And if you're working off your watch later list, it will fill up the automatic downloads with stuff that you really need to watch and not just trash. Now, if it downloads a video that would be like an algorithm sidetrack, boom, delete it. Don't watch it. Don't even look at it. Delete it. And it goes, okay, let me fix that. I will start to feed this dude exactly what he's looking for. You can fix your algorithm. Matter of fact, in YouTube, if you scroll down a little bit, there's a section that says, tell me what you want to watch. And you can put it in there and it'll give you a new flush instead of just what it thought it recommended. So you can kind of teach it now, okay? Now, real important, this works with YouTube. This works with your podcast. This works with your Skillshare, your Lynda Learning, wherever you're watching your stuff, Kajabi even. You can download these videos and save them in the phone, watch them when you got time, right? If you got Audible, gangster. If you got Kindle on your app, gangster. You can collect stuff and Readwise. There's a bunch of ways for you to collect stuff, but actually collect it. The key here is in this 15 minutes, you are collecting, not consuming. You're not going to watch a single part of the video. You're just going to save it, 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 save it. If you're writing it down, it probably takes you longer. If you're just capturing it with your phone, screenshots, whatever the case may be, saving the links, whatever the case may be, how you do it is your world. I'm not going to tell you how to do it. That's up to you. But a big one, though, check in your bookmarks. Check in some of those assets that you downloaded from your last conference you swore you was fitting to watch, your camp notebook, whatever. But put them in your inbox, right? Physical notebook, Apple Notes, Notion, whatever. Now, you're going to make one rule that really, really counts. You're going to check this sucker every Sunday or whenever you do your review, if it's monthly, weekly, however. But you're not going to add anything new to the list until you finish this list. Not about punishment. It's about getting it complete. But it's not a race. You finish when you finish. You cross that line when you cross that line. But the main thing is you've given yourself some boundaries. Now, you might be wondering what happens when I finish this list. You go out there, set the timer again, 10, 15 minutes, your world, and go get some more. But now you're being very intentional. What you're not fixing to do is open up TikTok and wing it. What you're not fixing to do is do this on IG because, again, you can save reels, but by the time you find that button, bro, you gone. It got you. You're going in there with a mission, intention, purpose, direction. You're going to collect what you got to collect. Use a timer. Get yourself one of these suckers. Pop, time the timer. Get in there. You got, check your favorite creators first. I know I'm one of them. Check your favorite creators first. Give yourself a theme. Is it video editing? Is it cooking? Is it business? Is it growing thing? But nothing about wandering. We're going on a mission. When the timer goes off, stop. Here's where this hit the old Doc Mellon right here. Because this is me. And people who know, you know. Roll up into the grocery store with a list, get what the hell you got to get out, jump back in the Beamer, go home. Versus roll into the grocery store, up and down every aisle when you're starving or lifted. Yo, one empties your wallet and your afternoon. The other one lets you get what you need and you ghost. Here's where this gets really interesting. This part, I wish I had to wrap my nugget around this earlier. Once you get comfortable with this becomes strategic. And what goes in your brain is curated. Your brain can start to distinguish between what's entertaining and what's learning. That whole idea of procrastinating learning, we about to clip that sucker. We're going to give it a procrastination. Now a 10-minute video is a 10-minute video, but instead it's about ranking your favorite fast food. It's about DaVinci Resolve tutorial. Oh, by the way, got a whole list of them. You can go check them out. Now you're making your whole list productive, and you won't ignore it. Set your own personal ratio. So my ratio is 2 learning, 1 entertaining. But yours could flip that. It could be 3 entertainment, 1 learning. You pick yours. Go and take them Skillshares you was putting off. You paying for the subscription. Line them suckers up. But you choose when you want educational content. You choose when you want entertainment content. You are on a controlled intake, not the algorithm force feeding you and fighting for engagement. You will learn more in the next month than you did in the last 6 months of letting the algorithm feed you. Another bonus, you got the book that you be like a little bit, set it up in your content system, read just this line. Read 1 more chapter of this book. That counts as content. Your brain sees it as an option for content. It's kind of sneaky, but it works. So here's your action plan. Here is your action plan. Okay, here is the deal. I know you didn't watch this video just to learn something and forget about it before your little wee pillow hits the bed. Your little wee head hits the pillow tonight. So you're here because you actually wish to reclaim your time. So let me give you exactly what you need to do next. Grab that notebook or that app, whatever you collect in, today. Not tomorrow. Not the next perfect moment I have. You need to do it today. If you don't have one for right now, just snatch a piece of paper. You can put it in your app later. Fold that son bitch in half. Just have something. And write down the subject matters, the creators that you want to find, and go build that content bank. After you wrote them down, you know what you're going to consume. Go check your bookmarks. Go check your hidden folders. Go check them PDFs from the conference. Write it down and build yourself this content bank. Put only 10 items in there in the beginning. And the next time you reach for your phone, instead of going for that notebook, hit that list first. Matter of fact, be like, hey, S-Lady, or hey, Joogle, open my content bank. Mine's in Apple Notes. Right? I have a note. It says content bank inbox. Right? I can just say, hey, S-Lady, open the content bank. I can see what's in there. Now here, I like to give time constraints because if I let y'all wander, y'all be out here. Here's my 48-hour challenge for you. Try this system for 2 days. 2 days. I'm only asking for 2 days. And see if you feel any different about your content consumption by that. 2 days. I really want to hear about this. Drop a comment below and let me know what you put in your content bank because I'm genuinely curious. And the main thing is, I want you to walk away with one takeaway. You are not broken because you scroll. You are human. These platforms are literally designed by brilliant people with massive budgets to keep you scrolling. There's 300 kinfolks in the room right now trying to adjust the algorithm to keep you right where you at. You are never supposed to win this fight. Willpower alone ain't fitting to help you. You need a system. You need a plan. Notebook, app, intentions, couple minutes, and you good. You good. You get to take back your time and attention. Most valuable things we have, especially at this age, is time. And the best way not to waste time is to pay attention. You're a content creator. You're a business owner. You're a human being trying to live a good life. That's what I want you to do. So, you know what I always say? I don't know who need to hear this, but for you, let me know in the comment section below. Drop a comment below and let me know what piece of content that's been sitting in your watch later forever. I want to hear about it. Yes, I actually read the comments. If this was helpful, I love you to pop that subscribe button. I love you to hit that notification bell. Get a like. Share with somebody else who need to hear this. Because I put these videos out every damn day specifically for creators like you who want to work smarter, not harder. We ain't got that much time. We ain't these little kids no more. I'm tired of being overwhelmed by some tech bro bullshit and a bunch of culture noise. I'm going to kick it to you straight. You know what it is. Go start your content creation bank today. Start your content bank today. Right now. Not after this one. Don't even watch the next video. Right now. I'll normally end it with the algorithm going to tell you what to watch next. Man, bump the algorithm. Get your list going. I love you. Aloha.
I need to know everything. Who and the what and the where. I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George. I hop in the Porsche, 5 and a horse. I'm ready for war. I'm coming for throats to turn to a ghost. I need to know everything. Now you be surprised at the info you get is by letting them talk, so I'm letting them talk.